All is good. Can't complain. I wanted to come live this evening because there's always so much going on. And it's funny. Everything is it's just kind of like hilarious. This is like before I start watching social media, every Friday I would search for comedians because I love to laugh. And the stuff that's going on is so comical, and it's so funny and stuff. And you guys know that. Hey, Willette. Hey, Tracy. And you guys know that I have been saying for the longest about that tea lady. I said one thing I can say about her is that she sure know how to give a good read. Y'all know, and I have always stood by her, me saying that about her. But I think she finally met her match. I think she finally met her match because this lady that's been going on for the past 2, 3 days, boy, I'll be like, oh my God. I don't want to get caught in the crossfire, boy. Ooh, man, they have really changed this YouTube sector really a lot. I was trying to think of some names. I woke up this morning, guys, with this craziness on my mind. I said, it's just time to change the name because it seems like everybody that comes out, all the new people, they come out in this rant and they be saying every cursing word in the book. And I say, okay, so, it's time to change the name of this sector to the cussing sector because everybody, that's the way to come out. And it's terrible. It's terrible. It's just like, wow. Do you hear how these people are, their mouth is so terrible? I mean, I'm still trying to figure out, do we still have anybody in the world that can get really angry with somebody and still give them a good read without all the cursing? Because I listened to this new lady, and it was hard to listen to, but it kept me engaged because I knew the people that she was talking about. Hello there, Sting of the Black Scorpion and the Virgo Sapphire and Trying, Tamiz, Riri. Hey guys. So we just got to talk about this thing. I want to say, let me read the copyright disclaimer, guys, before I get into the topic. Copyright disclaimer. Tracy, don't forget to post it. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, and reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use. Tips the balance in favor of fair use. So we'd like to say that, guys, but I got a question for the tea lady, and I know we have a lot of tea ladies, but they know who I'm talking about. And sports person. That's what I call this person on my platforms, sports person. They have a lot of alias. Some people call them this, and some people call them that. But I'm not going to shout them out. I'm not going to say them who they are. But my question is, all of this striking down pages. I'm trying to understand the striking down of the pages. huh, I'm trying to understand, and I hope I have somebody that works for YouTube in the audience, because I want to understand why is it so easy to take down another creator's page when everybody is doing the same thing. I'm not understanding how a person can strike a person's page for mentioning their names, cussing them out, talking real harsh language to them, and they turn around and do exactly the same thing right back at them. So the rebuttal is exactly and identical. It's the same, like fire for fire, cuss word for cuss word. How is these people able to so easily bring down and strike somebody's page? I'm not understanding that, because we all are employed by the same employer, which is YouTube. We're all in this partnership program. YouTube profit off each and every one of us. So how is it so easy for certain content creators to just take down a person's page? I'm not understanding how they do that. And we'll see, GK, you said that granted, their page is being struck due to copyright on using creators' content. It's not true. It's not true. And I'm saying that it's not true because I had a content creator more than once, several content creators, use my content. They use my face, they use my voice, and they use my content, and was nothing that I could do about it. I went to the guidelines, I read the guidelines, I went to the copyright infringing. If you don't pay and get your stuff trademarked, it's not your material. That's why YouTube pay you for your content. So your content belongs to YouTube. It's not yours once you record it out on the airways. It's no longer your content. This is my understanding, and I was unable to do anything about these people, which I felt so violated. I felt so violated because it was my material. It was stuff that I thought of. And when you sit back and you think about this different, the material that you come up with and you bring it before the people, you kind of be proud of your pieces and your content, because we are content creators. We have to create this stuff in our mind, then we have to write it down, and we have to go over it, and we have to make it sound right, and we have to present it. So it's kind of hard work for another content creator to just come along, snatch it, and run it on their page, and they don't have to do anything else. So I'm trying to understand, GK, but I've been dealing with that the whole time I've been out on social media. I haven't been able to do anything about it. I reported it. I went up under the copyright infringement. I went up under the Privacy Act, all of that. And they said they saw nothing wrong with the material to where I could do anything about it. So I'm just trying to understand, why are these other creators of now striking down all these people's pages so easily? It's a lot of us out here that don't have the copyright and the trademark on our material, and we do get paid to create. So it just got to be fair. If they're gonna do it, it's got to be fair for everybody. Like I said, when that person used my content, my face, my voice on their page, I felt violated. And you feel violated when you out here working so hard to be great. You feel violated when somebody just take your stuff and hide behind it and run it on their page. And somebody out searching for me, ask Granny, and then they see me post it on somebody else's page, and automatically they're gonna think in their mind without looking at the fine print that it's not my page. They're gonna just see my face and like click on it. And when you click on it, it's going to the person that stole the material. So let me read what you got to say, okay? Because it just don't seem fair to me. Okay. Let me go back to where you and I stopped at. Okay, guys, I'm gonna read your comments, but GK seems to know something, so I'm just trying to see what do they know. Granny, you must show YouTube it's your content. For example, send them your original video. Did that. I did that. Okay, they use creative content like playing their voice on your page or their video. I did that. The material is not trademark at all times. Yes, they use my voice and my picture. They use my entire video. And I was so like furious about that. I was like, where they do that at? It's like somebody just steal, like I'm doing this live tonight. They sit at home sleeping or they out partying, having them a good time. I'm working. So when they come back, they like, oh, okay, so Granny did a live. Okay, I'm gonna run it on my video. I'm gonna run it on my page. Now, whereas I'm getting all these views, my views hulk, cause now it's on somebody else's page too. So they can just go get my stuff off another person's page. So I'm gonna tell you, GK. I think that YouTube really need to just look into it because it's not being done fairly. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's good for some people and not everybody. Because these people that's out doing the striking, I don't think for that they copyright. They have copyrights on their material or trademark. But it's some type of loop that they have found out about and they're using it. Yes, of course it's a clear violation. But they said that they couldn't find anything. And I sent them the tape and everything. And they said, we don't see anything. I said, what? Are you blind? How can you not see that this is me? How can you not see that? And I thought that was really crazy and ludicrous. But that's what they said. Okay, so Willette say hello. Tracy say yes. And they real busy. Virgo say hello, Granny. Okay, we're talking about how people is cracking these pages, but everybody's not being able to do so. So that's what the subject is for right now. Thank you, Black Scorpion. I'm glad to be back. Hey, Wanda. Thank you, Tracy, for the disclaimer. You asked me, says Riri, they need to pull the plug on all these platforms. It's just too much. Okay. I'm glad it's not my bread and butter. It's just something that I enjoy doing. But the people that's doing the most, some of these people just doing the most. I got 57 people in the bushes, guys. Hey, my bush watchers. How are you guys? It's going to be very good tonight. Come on into the chat. If you guys want to say hello, you know how we do it over here. Did you guys forget? Was I gone too long? How we do it over here, in order to greet me, And for me to know that you're saying hello, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, and I will get your greeting. That's a token of love to me from you. So don't be rude. If I say hello to the Bushwatchers, then Bushwatchers, please, with respect, respond. 57 people in the bushes, 18 thumbs up for the like button. 57, that's a big difference, guys. Nobody want to say hello tonight? Well, I tell you guys what, I'm going to give you guys something to do. All of my Bushwatchers, go and have your glass of wine, or a shot of tequila, some Patron, or maybe some edibles. Maybe if you want to smoke some marijuana, do that, and then come on back. Maybe you're in a better mood. Change your mood so you can at least say hello. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to say hello to Granny. I miss you guys. And I just need you guys to hit that like button, and let's stay going. Let's stay on the path. And yes, Riri, I agree with you, because if it's going to be unfair, they can unplug the whole thing for us. I'm concerned because what is good for the geese is good for the gander, and it should not be one-sided. It's just messy that these people have started. They always started new stuff. First, it was the doxing. That blew up. Everybody want to dox. Everybody want to dox. Then they want to do the reporting of the pages. Now they want to do the fake pages. Now they want to start striking pages. So everything has to be a fade on social media. Everything has to be a fade. We have a bunch of followers. I'm still speaking to the tea lady and the sports person, because you guys for some reason, you think you got the juice. You think you have the power. And you just overdoing it. You know, if somebody do something to tee you off, it's got to be a better way. You all are being such cowards about the whole thing, because I have got on here and I have listened to the tea lady especially. If you don't read everybody, anybody that say your name, you give them a very good read. You the last person need to be striking down somebody's page. Did somebody ruffle your feathers? If they did, how many feathers do you think you ruffled? You are ruffling feathers left and right, and you're laughing about it. It's funny, but it's no fun when the rabbits got the gun, right? Because that's how you acting right now. Now you disgruntled, you mad, scorned woman, all of this stuff. When you be reading these people their rights, left and right, you just cut them up, chewing them up and spitting them out. Now somebody come back at you, and now you want to strike a page? You're listening to the wrong person. Now I know where you got the idea from, because guess what? When you two got together in cahoots, you didn't hide it. You didn't go behind the scene on a Zoom call. You just did it openly on her platform, and everybody heard the plan. She told you what to do, and you did it. So guess what? All blame lies on you, tea lady. And as always, sports person got away again. Their hands are clean, except for this new thing. And I think with this new thing, this new lady that just came out, I don't really think sports person did it per se, but she had somebody to do it in her behalf. And that's just my opinion of the whole situation. I think that somebody did it for her, because she loved to get people to do things for her. And people love doing it. You know, I don't know whether she give them a sad story. I don't know whether she called them crying and they feel so sad for her. But it's just amazing. I have been watching this lady since I came on the scene last year. And I keep asking myself, Man, she's so slick. She pulled another one off. She pulled it off again. And I've been watching her for a long time, and she gets away with a lot. She gets away with a lot. And she has so many people that is more than happy to do her dirty work. And she's not even that big of a fish. And let me tell you guys something else since I'm on the subject. My new name is Medusa. Medusa is this lady, an ancient god, you can say, that had a lot of snakes on her head. And if she looked at anybody, they would turn to stone. She was very evil, and she got a snake body, a woman's face, but she got a lot of snakes on her head. And anything that she look at, she can turn it into stone, right? And it's Medusa. That's her name, Medusa. And she's an ancient god. Evil in an evil sense, not a good sense. And so I was watching this movie on yesterday evening, and there she was. So I said, I want to record that. And I want everybody to see Medusa. So what I did was I recorded it, and I'm going to let you guys see the picture of Medusa, if you can see it. Wait a minute. Let me see where it is. Let me see, can y'all see it? That's Medusa, guys. Do I have it up high enough? Let me see, can I turn it this way? Can y'all see it? Y'all see the snakes on the head? So I had to get that. I don't know whether y'all can see it or not. Oh, that's a perfect. Let me see, can y'all see it? Give me a minute, guys. Let me set it straight for you guys. But anyway, Black Scorpion say, I see it. I mean, I know Medusa. Yeah, so everybody like to call this person snake. So that made me think of that, right? So that's why I say, oh, I wish y'all could see it. It's a good picture too. Everybody like to say snake. So I thought Medusa was the snakiest woman that I had ever heard of in my life. So there it is. Y'all saw it that time. That was a good one. But anyway, so then I thought of that, and I thought that was a really good name because y'all like to call the lady the snake. So Medusa was a good name. And then I started thinking about, have anybody ever watched the movie Hocus Pocus with the three witches? So the three witches, what they would do is they would sing. And they would sing these different songs to captivate the people. And they song, it's a comedy, it's come on TV, it's a Disney movie. And the song will hypnotize the people. So that what made me think about, I mean, like I told y'all, my mind be going all the time, okay? So I was thinking about the Hocus Pocus witches singing. And this lady always come out and doing this lip syncing stuff and singing and carrying on. And I was like, Hocus Pocus. So that's just me and my imagination in my mind. So that's my opinion of stuff when I try to put a face on everything and make things make sense to me. But I wanted to say that also, and I just think that what's going on out here on the social media platform is so unfair, guys. It's so unfair. And T-Lady, you know, one thing Granny have always done, I gave you credit. And I be telling people on my platform, you can do a good read, but I would have never imagined you would be the first one run with your tail between your legs and start striking down pages when it's time for you to get it back. I've been waiting on somebody to come and match you up, and I thought you guys would do really good if you just did a roasting match. Let's make it a competition. Every Friday night, get two people that's really at each other and just let them roast each other for like 5-10 minutes roasting. And then the people, the subscribers and the supporters will come together and we'll vote who won the roast. But you gotta have thick skin. You gotta put your big girl britches on. You can't be crying and striking down pages because you got beat. You just live to do it another day when somebody else challenge you. When somebody challenge you, then y'all can go in and do the roast. Y'all can go to somebody's platform. Everybody come in. If it works really, really good, we might can even charge. That's what this man named The Beast. He's supposed to be the highest paying YouTuber on social media. He have people to come in and he set up these boxing rings and let these guys just go for it. And they get the fighters, they get like $10,000 each. And then he gets all the other money to do whatever he want to do with it. And I think I'm saying his name right. But that's what he does. And he has to become very famous and very rich behind something like that. So if you ladies gonna go after each other and cut each other up like that, let's come together and make some money from it, guys. Let's use everything we got. Let's make money. That's what we're all here for, to make money. You guys out here doing all this cussing and swearing, sending yourself to hell, selling your soul to the devil for free. We might as well turn it into a money game. We just need some minds, some brilliant minds to come together. I told you I was a great delegator. I told you that. I know how to delegate stuff. If you're gonna do it, let's make some money and do it. Why are you giving people all of this entertainment for free? For a cash app here and a cash app there. When we can charge private only. Anybody want to see a good roast every Friday night? And let y'all ladies just go in and just roast each other till you get tired. It'll be so much fun. And we'll all get a good laugh out from it. And live to roast another day. Ain't no pull up. Ain't no bet you won't run up. Ain't no step to me. Ain't no I'm gonna lay you where you stand and all that stuff. It's roasting hour. A good roast. So, back to the tea lady. So, I think that you found your match. And you got to go brush up on your roasting because you finally got somebody that came just as hard at you. And they were good. I enjoyed it. They kept me entertained. I was engaged. And I just loved it because I kind of got a little bored with you, tea lady, because you just be roasting everybody and you just keep going and going and going and going and screaming and yelling and spewing and cussing and la 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 la. Every day, 2-3 times a day. I be like, whoop, how do those people do it? How do their brain suck all that in 2 or 3 times a day? Golly, they got to be some of the most miserable people in the world to listen to that every day like that. It is so draining. It just sucks all the life out of you. It's terrible. It's terrible. And you won't stop. You won't stop. You just be on and on and on. Not so positive. No, Granny don't love it. If Granny loved it, she would not be behind here trying to tell these women that if they gonna do it, make some money from it, okay? I be telling them to make some, I be trying to give good advice. I try to give good advice. I get nothing out of it, sweetie. It's so draining. It's so draining. And I'm over here and I'm preaching, I'm saying, protect what you bring into your body, what you let come into your mind. Protect your eyes, what you see, what you listen to, what you speak out your mouth. It's in the Bible. So if you want to get to know me, you got to visit my page and then sit around and listen to me. And you'll see I'm genuine. I'm legit. I'm the real deal. I'm not fake. I'm not fake. I have morning inspiration where I read scriptures from the Bible. I'm not faking. That's who I am. That's who I am. I don't mind you being over here. But you just don't know me, You don't know me, but it's so much mess out here. You think everybody's in on it, but everybody's not in on it. Everybody's not in on it. It's a lot of people come in my chat and be like, Grant, I can't take it no more. I gotta get out of this. I need a break. People come to my page for refuge. They come to my page because they know I'm gonna get them some scriptures. I'm gonna do a church sermon with them. I'm gonna do some music so they can get all that mess out their head and they can just relax and we can be silly and laugh and dance and sing loud. That's why they come to my platform. Just to get away from all of that. Just to get away from all of that. See, everybody is doing it because it brings on views. A lot of people love that. A lot of people do. So you're not all the way wrong, Not a Positive TV. You're not all the way wrong. It is a lot of people that like that, but you got to remember this. We're not the same. There's a lot of people that don't like that. It's a group, it's an audience for everybody. It's a group for everybody. Some people eat that stuff up. But those are the people that just like that. They're all together, like we say birds of feather flocks together. They're the same. Their spirits are the same. Their minds are the same. They like-minded. They like the same things. But everybody don't like the same thing, Everybody don't like the same thing. I don't like all of that cussing and spirit. If they can give a good read without the cussing, it just takes me back when I was young. We call it joning. But it wasn't all that cursing. We call it the dozen. When you can read somebody without cussing them out at the same time. You just talk about their head, talk about their mouth, talk about their looks. But it was just all in joke. It's a jokey joke. All just to make people laugh. But then it's vicious. Got a lot of cursing words. Everybody is a B and a W. MFs. Son of B's. F and F's. It's just all of that. So they have changed it. They stopped calling it joning and the dozen. Now they call it roasting. So we got a lot of people. I like a good roast, but I say clean it up. Clean it up. I like a good roast. I'm not trying to act like I'm this perfect person. I like a good roast, but are you going to be able to hold my attention? Am I going to stay there? Or are you going to run me away? Because I can't hear no more them cursing words. Can you give a good roast without everybody being a B and F you and suck mine and all of that stuff? Can you? It ain't easy. If you're going to do it, you got to perfect it. Back in my young days, we perfected things. You had somebody was just the best. They were just the best. Anybody challenge that person, they were going to get zoned out because everybody's going to be on the floor cracking up, laughing because this person was so funny with the things they could think to say, and it was clean. It was clean. People be on the floor just laughing so hard. Can't even, I'll be about to bust a gut. It'd be so funny because you can just zone a person out so bad to make people laugh without even. So I think they should reconsider all of this striking down people pages. I heard somebody say if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. So, tea lady, if you done, you're done. You know, you used to love it before sports person got in your ear, Medusa got in your ear, and started talking about, girl, you can report them people and strike down the page. At first, you wasn't doing that. You was enjoying it. At first, you was enjoying it. So what you doing now? Why are you striking down pages? You demonstrated like you were this strong person and you could take it back and you can dish it out. What's going on? What's going on with you? I don't get why now you are striking down pages. Now you're looking weak, whereas you was looking strong. Did Brittany tear you down so bad? Because her page was the first page you struck down. And she was not even half as bad as your mouth. So how you gonna strike her page down and you got the worst mouth out here? I don't get that. And you got away with it. And then this Medusa lady encouraging you. She's encouraging you that you're doing the right thing and let me show you how easy it is. Let's go get some more people. And you going along with it? I cannot believe this strong woman that came out throwing all those punches like that. You know rode Ross, you know rode Sharita, you know rode Trees, you know rode DJ, you know rode Chase, you know rode all of these people. Now, one person come out and get you, and you strike their page. You know, even wrote Medusa. But then y'all know became friends, and you out here striking down pages. I just don't get that. I don't understand how that happened. This is your style. This is what you bring to the table. This is you. This is your forte. You love to roast people. This is what you love to do. Now somebody give you a little bit back, and that wasn't even that bad, and you strike down the girl whole page. I think what happened with that, in my opinion, was when they exposed who you were, and you said that wasn't you, you was really mad at the person that exposed you, and you took it out on the little guy. That's what I think happened, in my opinion. You just took it out on her, and you took her page. That's what that was. That's what that was. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, because you tougher than that. You are tougher than that. They let you tell her you the biggest, baddest person in your neck of the woods. And you mean to tell me you let words bother you? When you got those strong words and you throwing those jabs and hurting people and tearing them down and chewing them up and spitting them out every day, and you gonna strike down somebody's page? That made you look so weak. That made you look so weak. I don't know how you're gonna be able to live that down. I think you ended your career in roasting when you did that. You might as well just hang up your gloves too. Because if you can't take it, you have no business out here dishing it out. You were wrong for that. You so wrong for that. You should never roast anybody else ever again. You can just stop. Let's see what GK said. She said something about another way, not saying allegedly or in my opinion. What? How are they using creators' content when they are arguing back and forth? Granny, you must show. Okay, I read that. Hey, Caliber, thank you. I'm gonna need you and the love of your life tonight. You do have certain rights to intellectual property. Still trying to figure it out. Trying times said maybe because they are involving kids and family members who are not on YouTube. Um, I think, if I'm not mistaken, when the tea lady, when she's going in, she go in. I don't know. I told you I can't take it too long because she be cursing so bad. But I don't think she leave anybody out. I think when she go hard. She go. When she go hard. I think she talk about everybody. And the thing is, she have grown kids, and the people that she talks about, in my opinion, they have grown kids, so they not kids. So when you all say kids, leave kids out, these are not kids. These are grown-up guys. We talking about 20 and over, 18 and over. These are not 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're not talking about children. We're talking about grown people. Like my children will always be my children, even though they 50, 40, they still mine. So what do we mean when we say children? What children? Okay, so hello, Brittany and Lillian, Caliber. If I didn't speak to you guys, Pierre, I saw Pierre. True Story Speaks Facts. Hey guys, Not a Positive TV. How you doing? Not a Positive TV say that won't happen, Granny, because they take this stuff too serious. Riri, Trey Trey, Pink Wine. Hey Pink Wine. Hey Kim. So guys, hey Wanda, there are content creators worse than her, Granny, and we need to not say people aren't intelligent because of who they follow. Did I say somebody wasn't intelligent? What are we talking about, Wanda? Anyway, I don't remember saying people was not intelligent for who they follow, but maybe you're talking about somebody else, or you took what I said out of content. Anyway, everyone that's speaking, yes. So guys, hey Cooking with Tracy. Hey Jody. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Hey Sherlyn said, wow. So I just think everybody, if you're gonna roast, I think you should do your roasting. Everybody should be okay with the roasting. It's a lot of people work very, very hard for their channels and stuff. I just don't think it should be so easy to just take down a person's channel. I feel like if you're gonna dish it out, this is for everybody that's doing it. If you're gonna dish it out, then you gotta be able to take it in. Or just don't do it. See, I don't take part in it. I don't roast. I have commentary. I don't roast because I'm not dishing it out because I don't want to take it in. I don't want anybody to attack me, even though I will, people do attack me, but it's not because I was roasting nobody on my page. We got people out here that does a good roast. And I always said that about the tea lady, but when this new lady came and got her page got struck down too. Are you saying that she threatened to take down their page? I don't think so. She's new. She only been out here for what, 3, 4 days? She didn't say anything about taking down anybody's page. She just roasted them. She just talked about everything that she knew or that she allegedly knew. So make it make sense. I'm not taking sizes. And when I read your comment, and you know who I'm talking about, I'm not gonna say your name. It seemed like you come in and you kind of like closed-minded because you feeling some type of way because I'm saying certain things about people that I don't even know. I don't know these people. I'm not personal with anybody. I stand alone. I came to the platform by myself. I'm still by myself. I might follow along with somebody until I get tired or something happen, but I don't, when I'm talking, I'm just talking in general about anybody that it fits. So I think if you step back a little bit and don't take it so personal, you might can hear me, or don't be so fast to want to disagree with what I'm saying. Just take it in and see, is it the right, should you be riding so hard for somebody? I don't know these people, so I don't have a dog in the fight. When I come and say what I'm saying, I'm just speaking in general. I don't have a dog in the fight. I can throw out some suggestion like I'm doing. If you can dish it out, you should be able to take it in. That's just a suggestion. If you're gonna roast, let's just have a Friday roast every Friday night and let's make some money. Those are just suggestions. That's not me trying to tell anybody what to do. Yeah. My mother always told me, you never win playing dirty. That's right. It's going to come back and bite you. It's going to come back and bite you. Be careful, Grant. She'll come for you next. Well, I cover myself and I don't say names over here. And if whatever I say, I could be talking about anybody, so you can try it. But I read my disclaimer, and like I said, I don't say names, and I always address the people that work for YouTube and let them know what's going on as far as if they don't know that these people out here striking pages. I just want them to know, like, if you're gonna strike somebody's page, let it be for real, like something that they really did. Don't do it from a bad place. Don't have a malice heart and you just being low down and dirty for no reason. If it's something that really happened to you, like I was telling GK in the beginning, people use my face, my voice, my videos, and I felt some type of way. I felt violated because it was my video. It wasn't that nobody roasted me. It was just they used my video and they were just showing me to the world when I was using my own video to show me to the world. But it was nothing I could do about it. It was nothing I could do about it. And these people out here striking people page because they said their names, because they said their name. So commentary, they're only just talking. I was shown. My face was shown, my voice was used. But YouTube said it was nothing that I could do about that. And then just listening and keeping an ear to the pavement, I heard another content creator saying, once we release these videos, it's no longer ours. If we don't do the trademark and the copyright on the stuff on our material, then it belongs to YouTube. So people can use it. So I don't know how true it is. I'm still doing my research, but that's where I am with it. So I don't worry about that. Yes. I said that. I always say that. I always say she's a good roaster. What I need to do now? Fall out on the floor? I said she's a good roaster. I don't gotta keep saying it. But she's not a good roaster if she can't take it back. Well, I mean, why does it have to be one-sided? Why she get to say whatever she want to say about people? And if somebody come back for her, then she can't take it and she go strike their page? She got the worst mouth. You know, she can go, she can go, she can go. Now somebody come back at her and they got that same energy. Now their page gets striped. Make that make sense. Show me what's fair about that. Yeah, she be talking. She be talking is incorrect. BS, in my opinion. Who cares about your likes? It's not the age, but what was said. Pierre, Pierre, that's so cute, Pierre. Hey, Doris. Okay. Um, you know that I'm an advocate for children, and I don't never think it's right for anybody to go for any children. I don't follow that person, Doris and Wanda. I don't. You're not going to see me on their page. I might listen in the bushes sometime, but sometimes the cursing just be too much for me, and it's too loud for me. I don't really like real loud screaming and cussing and laughing. I don't like that. It kind of like disturbed my spirit. So that's one of the reasons. And I have went before her a couple of times on my page and asked her if she can tone it down a little bit. Maybe I can listen through it. But she tried. But I think she just be on 10, you know. I just don't know how she turned it on like that and just go in and be talking so loud and so recklessly and just vulgar and using all of these curse words and everybody's laughing and it's fine. But then when it comes back her turn, because everybody in this life, no matter what you do, it's going to always be somebody that's better than you, somebody going to be badder than you, quicker than you. You know, it's going to always be somebody that's going to, they call it meeting your match. So I think she made her match with the last couple of new people coming out, and she didn't like it. I mean, I don't know what they said about her young kid. I don't know. So I'm not taking up for that. I'm just talking about the roasting in general. That's what I'm saying to Doris and Wanda. I'm not speaking of children or anything like that, and I always say that's wrong. But I'm speaking in general. When you come for somebody in a roasting way and they come back at you, then you should not be running striking pages if they coming at you. But I agree with you guys on the children. I would never talk about a kid. I think it's so wrong to talk about a child. But some people, when they're defeated and when you know you have won the roast, they're going to try to hit you lower than where you hit them. Like if you already don't made them look bad and you don't won the roast, they're going to go to your weakest point. And that might be talking about your kids. But I say this is social media. I got 74 people in the bushes and I got 46 likes. If you guys can just come and say hello to Granny, I really have something important to say. I feel like this is social media, guys. So hello, guys in the bushes. You can say hello back to me by hitting the like button. I would know that you're saying hello. Thank you. I really appreciate that. There go my numbers are going up. Thank you, guys. Hello, 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 everybody. Hello. Thank you for joining me this evening. I miss you too. I'm so happy to be back. Yeah, but I still got a lot of stuff going on around me. I'm still not, stable. I'm not stable. I still got a lot of things going on. But I want to say that when you're on social media and you guys are roasting each other, and if you get so mad when they pull you out of character and you start going after people's small kids, that is the time to step back, calm down, turn it off, get yourself together, and then come back at another day, another week, another hour, and then finish your roasting. before you say the wrong thing. You got to calm down. You got to cool off, because if you on 38 hot, you're going to say the wrong thing. You're going to say the wrong thing, and then you're going to get yourself in trouble. And if you looking at yourself on your phone like I'm doing me, you saying all those things to yourself, because you can't see nobody. You speaking all of that stuff to yourself directly, because you can't see nobody but yourself. So calm your spirit, calm down, and let's keep it clean. Do your roasting. Roast. If the tea lady is roasting the sports person lady, that's two grown women talking about each other. Now, you want to talk about the way they walk, the way they look, the way they wear their hair, the way they smile, the way they smell. That's two grown people talking about each other. Where in the world do you go grab their children, bring them in it? So children, they got nothing to do with them two mamas fighting. The children certainly didn't start the fight. That was two mature, can I call them mature? That was two grown people getting into a big roasting or big argument over nothing, because you guys don't know each other. You just roasting each other, talking about each other. They're words, and words should not hurt, guys. They should just bounce off. That's what we used to say as children. We learned that as kids. It was like a parable. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never harm me. So what had happened to the generations? You guys let words just tear your spirit up. They just words. But y'all can't take it. Y'all can't take people just got a strong spirit, a whole lot of mouth. If I could just tell you guys the number of people who I had to fight because they had so much mouth, just had so much mouth, but they were just words. They wouldn't dare harm a flea, a fly. They not gonna walk up on you, put their hands on you, but they got some mouth. They got a lot of mouth. So why do you guys got to bring the children into it? I don't get that part. I just think it makes you, let me see, can I reword it for Wanda? It makes you look weak. It makes you look weak to the people that's on the outside looking in. It makes you look weak when you run and striking down a person's page because their words was too strong for you. You could always come back and say, look, this is between me and you. Leave my children out of it. And when you say that, that's the first warning shot. Pow. If they want to keep coming for your kids, then you have every right to do what you do. If they don't back up, you told them. Leave my kids out of it. And when we say kids, we're not talking about 18, 19, 20 and up. We talking about 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 children. We talking about children. Leave the children out of it. Don't talk about nobody kid. Because those are worse than fighting words. That's when you want to start talking about putting your hands on somebody, when they start talking about your babies. People love their children. People love their kids. So that's when you're hitting below the belt. But if two grown-ups want to go in on each other, let them go in on each other. But if you can't handle it, then don't do it. Y'all got to stop this striking pages, because now y'all finna start a new thing. Now I think I done heard about 7 different content creators talking about striking people pages. That's how it happens. It always starts, and then it's a snowball effect. It's a snowball effect. Every time, doxing. One person started that, and then it was a snowball effect. It went on for what? 3, 4, 5, and it's still going on, but it has kind of lighten up a little bit. Then they start reporting pages. Then they started the fake pages. But here's the new things, guys, so everybody get ready. Striking pages. Striking pages. Since I've been out here over a year, almost 2 years, did it become taboo to say somebody's name? When did it become taboo where you can't even say a person's name, but they're a content creator out here creating content? Make that make sense. I can't talk about another content creator on my page. I don't think that was part of the plan when YouTube decided to give us this opportunity. They had no idea we would be out here fighting each other the way that, but they might have knew, because we don't get along. We are the only culture that don't get along. We don't get along. I don't know whether it happened when we was in slavery and they separated the field blacks from the house blacks, and the house blacks thought they were better than the field blacks. I don't know what happened to us. We don't get along. We're jealous of each other. We say, you think you better than me. But it doesn't be, I think I'm better than you. You think I'm better than you. I could be walking around normal, thinking of nothing but how I'm going to live, how I'm going to survive. And you put your eyes on me, and just because I'm beautiful and I look like I got it together, and I walk with a proud head back, that means I think I'm better than you? So you out here saying, I think I'm better than you, like you know my thoughts. That's where we fall short. We're our own worst enemy. We're always tearing each other down. Always. And I used to say it was the guys, but being on this social media platform, I can't even say that no more. The women is worse. The women are worse than the guys. So jealous-hearted. Why are you so jealous of each other? Somebody please explain that. Thank you, GK, for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Why are we so jealous of each other? Maybe that's why God put that in the Bible. Don't be out here rolling around, looking at everything that your neighbor got. Maybe that's why God put that there for us. Why you watching everything that your neighbor do? Why you got to put on the Joneses, as they used to say back in the 80s, the 70s and 80s, trying to keep up with the Joneses, your neighbor. Oh, they just went and got me a brand new car. We got to get us a brand new car. You can't even pay your rent or your mortgage, and you trying to go out and buy a car so the Joneses, your neighbor, think you doing as good as they're doing. We're the only culture that does that. All the other cultures, they know how to get along to get along. They would sleep 10 in a 2-bedroom house just to get a leg up. We can't do that. We can't do that. The YouTube creators that created this platform for us gave us this great opportunity. They gave you guys an opportunity to make some money. Just coming before people, talking about different things, letting people into your life, making people feel good, making people laugh. And you all are here about to tear each other head off. Just fighting, just fighting, just fighting. Talking about, you just mad because I got more views. Are we grown or are we children? Views? What is you talking about? Views? Why are you guys worrying about that? Look, my thing is, if you're going to be great, be great. Don't lose focus. How you gonna be great worrying about somebody's views? When you great, guess what? Everything else come with that. When you just being the best that you can be, you ain't worrying about your views. You ain't looking at who all come to your platform. You just come on each and every night and you put on the best show you can put on. And guess what? The word will get out. Wow, have you seen Granny? Granny platform be on fire and she don't be in the mess. She ain't out here biting nobody's head off and joning and talking about people's children and what they got and how bad a car she's driving and how nice a house she's living in and how good her hair looking, how pretty her face is and how she can run and how healthy she is and how fit she is and how fine she is and her husband is this and her children is the best and she ain't out here doing all of that. She just giving people a great show. She ain't putting nobody down, trying to make nobody feel smaller than she. She ain't doing none of that. She ain't getting off on, oh, let me make this person feel bad because they down in the dumps. They living in a trailer. I live in a house. Guess what? The main thing is they got a roof over their head. That's the main thing. They got a roof over their head. They can be living in a barn. They can be living in a shed. That roof over your head, that used to be what we called it, having a roof over your head. They're not sleeping outside under a bridge. They're not sleeping in their car. They got a roof over their head. But y'all come out here, y'all try to belittle people, make people feel bad. Why do you do that? To make you feel good? A lot of people in the world does that. They want to make you feel small so they can feel big. And it's sad. Ain't got a pot to piss out of and the one to throw it out of. But they want to showcase like they really got it going on. They could have anything and they can have everything, but guess what? They could be mentally unstable, lonely. They don't have any family. Nobody want to be around them. But they just turn that switch on and say, hello, everybody, I'm here. And as soon as that camera go off, they somewhere crying, hating their life, want to end their life. All of that. This is just all for show, guys. We got to stop tearing each other down. We got to stop being each other's worst enemies. We are our own worst enemies. I just hate it so much when I hear them describe my race and other culture. I just feel so bad because every time they talk about us, they telling the truth how we tear each other down. How we tear each other down. We can't even stand to congratulate each other when we're doing good. Nobody say, wow, did you see so-and-so over there? They doing good, boy. Woo, they gonna make it. They're really doing good. No, they looking at it. Look at her. She thinks she's doing something. She ain't doing nothing. I can do that. Why everything have to become a comparison? Everything. She thinks she looks so good. But did you see her feet? What about those moles? Looking for something to talk about. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? We don't congratulate each other at all. That went out the window. I guess that left out in the, we used to do it in the 80s, the 90s. We used to like, girl, you look good. Where you get that at? You wearing that, girl. You wearing that outfit. Woo, look at you. These women got jealous. These women start looking at you like they can't even give you a compliment. Know you looking good, wouldn't even part their mouth to say you look nice. Back in the 70s and the 80s, guys, we had no problem walking up to a stranger and say, man, I love that what you got on. They sure look good on you. And you didn't have to think they was being a gay or trying to be flirtatious. They were just complimenting you. I like your hair. What color is that? That sure do look good on your skin. Wow, you're beautiful. It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt. Now these people are so vindictive and so jealous, and it's terrible. Don't want to see anybody doing good, so we all got to do bad. Because don't nobody want to see anybody do good. How sad is that? How sad is that? Nobody want to see anybody doing good. If you're doing good, then somebody got to be hating on you. They can't say, oh, did you see Granny? Granny, I like Granny. Granny's doing good over there. She's doing good. She's doing positive things. No. That's too much like right there. Oh, look at her over there. Talking about she praising God. She don't praise no God. I wonder what God she praising. Look at her. Trying to act like she all holier than thou. Look at her over there talking about Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Look at her. Look at her. You just crazy stuff. You can't even praise and worship. You can't even say, thank you, Jesus, hallelujah. Look at her talking about thank you, Jesus, hallelujah. Hypocrite, hypocrite. Just jealous of anything. Pretty smile. Look at her. Ooh, she thinks she got a pretty smile. She needs to go get her teeth fixed. Talking about a pretty smile. Just anything to pick a person apart. Can't be happy for each other. Never. What happened? What happened to us? What happened to us? I can't believe how we hate on each other so bad. Everybody be jealous and talking about craziness. Everybody can't own a Mercedes, guys. Everybody's not going to make 6 figures. And I'm the last person going to get out here and brag about me making 6 figures if it's not true, or bragging about me making 6 figures if it is true, because I'm setting myself up to be robbed on a social media platform, telling people I got all of this money and all of these nice things. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. People so loose-lipped, they just hate each other for. I think that maybe we just hate each other because we are who we are. Do we just hate our race? Do we hate our race, guys? Can we do anything to make other people see us from a different light? Do they have to always be right when they speak negative of us? Look at them, they ain't gonna do it, tear each other down. You can't give them nothing because they're not used to nothing. That's what the other races say about us. I heard somebody say it and it shocked me. You can't do business with black people. I said, what? He said, that's just all to it. It is what it is. You can't do business with them. We got to change some of this stuff what people are saying about our race. We got to change it. We got to make people stop seeing us in this negative light. And we can start by not tearing each other down every chance we get. Start lifting each other up. Even if you see somebody look bad, you don't got to say that. Our parents taught us that when we were young kids, that you don't just say anything. They say, if you can't say something nice, then don't say nothing at all. Why y'all can't go back to that? Oh no, it got to be said. Whatever pop in your mind, got to come out your mouth, right? Right? Make that make sense, guys. Make that make sense. Thank you, Sharon. I think I'm saying your name right. Like Carolyn, Sherilyn. Thank you. Okay, so GK said they posted some pictures. I just want us to get away from that, GK, and Somebody got to lead. You know, somebody got to lead where everybody's out here doing the same thing. We need some leaders. We got too many followers, not enough chief. It was always said the other way around. Too many chief and not enough Indians. Now it's totally the opposite. We got too many Indians, too many followers, and not enough chief. We don't have anybody leading. And when they jumping on these bandwagon, they jumping on the worst bandwagon and just going along to get along. Before my live ends, I'm going to try to read some of these comments, but I have one more thing I want to say to you guys about A. Thank you, Original Lou. Lillian said a lot of people think they roasting when they're doing a lot of cursing. Okay. Positive TV with Indonesia says sports person is encouraging striking channels, and I hope she stopped. You know. This is for O. Thank you for the sticker. I think it said BJ, but I think OW. You gotta stop stepping up to the plate to fight for that young lady or that older lady, the sports lady. You gotta stop fighting for her. You really do, because it's just not good for a man to be fighting for a lady. Let her fight her own battles. You know, any fire that she start, OW, let her put her own fires out, because every time she put her foot out there and put her foot in her mouth and come out and attack somebody in a negative way, she always running hot behind you, and then you speak in her behalf. But I don't think you should do that. You know, we don't have a lot of men on this sector. But, you know, no, I'm not trying to disrespect you. But when you stepping into women's mess, that takes you down a couple of notches from being a man. You know that, right? Now, what you should be trying to do, you should be trying to get more men into this sector, or you should be trying to move out of this sector to be around more men. You shouldn't be so comfortable with being around all of these women all the time. How do your wife feel about that? Why do you want to stay in this sector with all these women? This is women mess. This is mess that women do. Men's, and I got a lot of men's in my life. Sons, nephews, brothers, cousins, a lot of men. They would never be in this women mess right here. Never. If we had a family get together and the women got to argue, which that's something that don't really take place, the men is not going to be jumping in and trying to fight with the women. They're going to be like, that's women stuff. They're going to throw their hand like that. That's women mess. Come on, y'all. Let's go over here and let's go watch some football. They ain't going to get in it. This person got to stop putting you in the middle of this stuff. It's not a good look at all, OW. It's not a good look. Now, you can like her all you want. That's nothing wrong with that. But you cannot be fighting her battles. If she say something about somebody or somebody come for her, you don't need to get in it. You don't need to be talking to this same lady that was bashing her. Let her come and do it herself. I think that was wrong. That was just off limits for you. You shouldn't have did that. The only woman you need to be taking up for is your wife and your daughters. Those are all the women in your life you need to be taking up for. That other lady on this social media platform are going against all of these women. You need to keep your name out of it. And any man that's out here fighting with these women, you need to check yourself. You might need to look in the mirror and say, and look down and see if you still have what you're supposed to have down there. Because that don't make any sense. We had 3 men in this sector, but I tell you what, one of the guys have moved totally away. They on another sector, and you can find them on TikTok. They done with YouTube. Ain't nothing on YouTube, but a lot of women fighting each other, trying to see who's the best, putting each other down. That's all you see out here on YouTube in this sector. You don't see no men out here fighting with these women, but 2. Y'all need to check yourself. Y'all need to check yourself. If you ain't got your supporters and subscribers by now, they might not be over here. You can go to another sector and find your supporters and subscribers and be with some men. Do some men stuff. Talk about sports. Talk about wrestling, fighting. Whatever men do. Cutting the grass. Whatever men do. Shooting pool. Bowling. Get out of this women mess. Get out. It's not a good look. If you're showing your pitch to the world, that's not considered content and you create it public. But if say they take the video put on their page, that's a strike. Well, baby, GK, I hear what you're saying, but I tell you, I did everything I thought I could do, and I could do nothing about it. That's back to what you and I talked about when I first got started. Doris said, Granny, I was just correcting you when you said all the kids were adults. Okay. No, I know that that person have a young daughter, Doris. I know that, but I'm just talking about with the roasting. I never heard anybody talk about the little daughter, except for I heard one content creator say, wow, you doing all that cursing with your daughter in the same room. I have heard that was said, but I heard nobody talk bad about the daughter. I never heard that. I'm not saying that it haven't happened, but I'm just saying I haven't heard it happen. Hey Rima, how are you? I don't know. Lillian say, Granny, why is that T lady making a backup channel? Did someone strike their page? No. Far as I know, nobody struck the page, but I heard sports person tell her to do that. Sports person told her that she should do that. That's what I think I heard, in my opinion. Wow, so you can strike a page just because they say your name? I'm still trying to figure it out, Indonesia, but it's a mess. It's a mess and it needs to stop. Or just like somebody said early on, they can just take all of this mess down. If they're not going to be fair about it, I tell you what, see, first of all, it's not my livelihood. And these people that's out here doing all of what they're doing, it's their livelihood. And they don't want to lose this. So they ought to be the main people trying to straighten up and fly right. You know what I'm saying? These people know that they're counting on this YouTube money and they making $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month. They ought to be the main people that's doing the right thing. You see what I'm saying? People that just making $200, $300 here and there. We don't care one way or another whether we lose these pages or not, guys, because it's not paying any bills. It's not keeping no roof over our head. Do you all know how much rent is in an apartment and a mortgage? A mortgage can go up to $3,000 a month, and an apartment can go up to $2,500 a month. And that's crazy. So this little YouTube money ain't paying no bills, guys. But the people that's making this big money, you all gonna lose the most. You all are gonna lose the most. That's why you should be so much careful of what you say and what you do out here. What you say and what you do. I would, if I was making the money that they was making, you probably would never hear me talk about nobody on this page because I'm not going to let other people mess it up for me. I don't have to talk about people. So you can't be weak and make money like that. You can't have a weak mind and make money like that. You got to be strong. You got to have some type of direction. You got to know what you want to do in your life. You can't be out here, oh, they talked about me, so I'm going to talk about them. You can lose everything, whereas they only losing $100 and you losing $10,000. Make that make sense. Look like nobody will have to say that to you. That don't really make any sense that a person got to come and say, shake you and say, do you realize what you're going to lose? Look like you'll be conscious of that. Like, I ain't fooling with those people. Those people not going to make me lose my money. I don't understand why your brain. That's why I know you guys got mental problems, because nobody will have to tell me that. I wouldn't let none of these people mess up my good money. If it was worth it, no way. I'd be on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I'd be all over the place. I wouldn't be in no mess. I wouldn't be in no mess. The people that have made it, I just shake my head. You guys have made it from my point, my vantage point. You have made it, but you're still in mess. Make that make sense. You have made it, and you're about to lose everything, because just like that person said in my chat, you two ain't gonna keep putting up with all of this. They getting too many complaints. They getting too many reports. They getting too many strikes from this same little small sector that's not bigger than my thumb. That's how small it is when you look at how big YouTube platforms is. We only got a little small piece, and they're gonna take it back because we are destroying it. People not liking this. A lot of people not liking this, guys. Whereas y'all think people are enjoying it, you got just a small percentage of people like the drama. It's so many other people don't. YouTube is not gonna lose if they get rid of this. YouTube is not gonna lose, but let me tell you something that's bad. We got some people so hateful. Let me say it again. They're so hateful. They don't mind losing theirs just as long as you lose yours too. That's how hateful people are. What they say, if I come down, everybody's coming down. That's how they feel. They have no problem bringing down your whole world just so you can't make it. Just to stop you from succeeding. They would rather lose a little to get rid of your lot. Don't you see that? Why are you in the mess? You shouldn't even be in the mess. One person who everybody's still talking about, but it don't kind of lighten up a little bit. Whereas last year, every platform out here was talking about this person. Everybody. And I myself, Miss Softy over here, come in to the rescue trying to help that person. That person spit all over me and said, I don't like that old lady. I wasn't doing but trying to help them out because of my soft heart. Whereas we had all of these platforms talking about this person, guess what? You don't hear nobody talking about that person as much. That person moving on out, doing her thing, come in, do her little stuff, leave everybody talking about her again. She'll go out and go do something else and everybody talk about her again. She's not really doing anything. She'll come and do her little rant, her little fit, just to start everybody talking about her again. If it gets too quiet when nobody's talking about her, oh, she know how to get the people started. She know how to do an uproar. She'll come out with and show her naked behind if we're gonna make the people talk about her. She do whatever. She's been doing this for 8 years. She know how to get the people in an uproar. She's good at what she do. She know how to get the people talking. She don't care how demeaning it is to her. If it's gonna get you guys to say her name on your platform for the next month or two, she'll do it. And everybody know who I'm talking about. Just think about it. You're gonna lose everything for this foolishness, which makes absolutely no sense. It is so ridiculous for you guys to just run it all, just give it all up, just to argue with somebody, go to toe with somebody, just to go toe to toe with somebody. These new people, I can't believe the example you all are setting for the new people. They think they supposed to come in with a rant. They think they supposed to come in cussing and swinging. Because they looking at, oh, so that's how she's making it. Everybody's running over there to see that fight. So I'm going to come out, I'm going to be slanging and swinging and cussing too. When I see these new people come in, the very new, don't even have 100, 200 subscribers. When I see them cussing and fussing, I say, wow. Is this the way they think you're supposed to do it? This is the example. This is what they think they're supposed to do. Not come in quiet as a lamb, and go out like a lion. They coming in like a lion. Coming in like a lion. I was like, wow. But I don't told you guys, you can believe it or not. We have people out here, they do not care about bringing down your empire just so you don't make it. And if you out here, you're serious about what you're doing, and you really, really, really out here, you want to do something good, then you need to get it together. And how many times have Granny came out here and said, y'all need to get it together? Y'all need to get it together. Y'all got to forget about all the people that surround you because you came out here by yourself. You don't know these people in the chat that's telling you, yeah, get them. That's the way to go. And then you put on this big old show. I would call it a SHIT show. Put on a big old show for them. And then you be like, oh yeah, they like that. I'm going to do it again tomorrow. Do it again. I'm going to do it again tomorrow. Do it again. I'm going to do it 3, 4, 5 times this time. I'm going to do it 5 times in one day. It's sad. It's sad. You're tearing each other down. And we're not even making that much money. Especially the new people. 2,000, 3,000 subscribers ain't making no money. The people that's making the money are the ones that's getting the 7,000, the 10,000 a month. That's good money. If you ain't making money like that, you don't need to be out here putting on making a fool of yourself. You don't need to be out here making a fool of yourself. Let me tell you guys something. When I first got ready to come to social media, I told you guys I like to make people laugh. And believe it or not, I'm quite the comedian. I don't be silly because let me tell y'all why I had to bring it back a little bit. So I was talking to my sons and I was telling them that I was going to start my social media platform. And they say, what do you want to do? I said, well, I want to make people laugh. So I say 3 of my sons got mad at me. So I said, well, what y'all mad about? Everybody tell me how funny I am. You know what they said? We don't want you out there being a clown. And that's how they felt about it. They was like, we don't want you out there being a clown. I said, being a clown? Just because I'm making people laugh, but they felt like it'll be me being a clown. Because when you're making people laugh, you got to do some ridiculous things. So I just pulled it back, changed my mind, and came out without being funny. But yeah, so I was going to say to everybody that's doing all of this ranting and cussing, you're being a clown. You're clowning. You're clowning for these people. And they send you the super chats, the cash app, and super stickers, just so you all can put on these shows and make them laugh. And they not laughing with you, they laughing at you. And some of y'all take it to the 90th power, to the 10th degree. I mean, it's shameful how some of you guys get down in the mud. It is shameful. It's so shameful, it's enough to disgrace a whole race of people. A whole race of people. Whereas you all think you're being funny and you're making the money, you putting shame on our culture. Because y'all don't know how to bring it back. It's okay to do it, but let them see you in this form. You see the form that I'm in? Let them see you in a serious form sometime. Just talking. Talking about the world. How bad a shape the world is in. How our young teenagers are dying. This gun violence. How the government have not really changed anything since they changed from one president to another. You know, the direction the world is going in, the food shortage, the gasoline prices. Let them see you in rare form sometime being serious, talking about something serious. Can you do that? Or is that too big of a challenge? They already think you're ignorant and you're not smart. They always say they have no intellect. They're not intelligent. They don't know any word. They don't know any words but curse words. How you want people to put that statement on you? To associate you with ignorance, that you can't even hold a intelligent conversation about something serious. It's okay to cuss people out and roast them, but can you just sit down and be calm, like in this form, and just deliver a message that's more serious than hooping and hollering and cussing and striking down pages and calling people pumpkins and you gay and you got something down between your legs and you need to suck my part, and can you do something else? What else do you have? Is that it? Wow. You say you graduated high school and you have a college education and that's all you got to show? Put your money where your mouth is. Action speaks louder than words. Words, oh, I went to college, but you act like you got a kindergarten education? You act like you're not smarter than a fifth grader, but you got an education? Because you said it, that makes it true? Show it. Let me see. Let me say, ooh, they smart. I like that. I want more. Here go my plate, my spoon. I want more. Feed me. All of this ranting and screaming and cussing and talking about each other's face and how you look and how you smell and you look like you stink and you don't take baths and man, does it ever stop? It's okay. We all step out of character. But that don't have to be your whole MO. That don't have to be the only thing that you bring every single day. How is your platform gonna make it if that's all you do every single day? Is that it? It's nothing else that makes you shallow. You don't have anything but that? That's just so shocking that you guys tell me and so many people that you're smart. You got it going on. You got college degrees, high school education. You graduated high school. But you're on here being a real clown. You don't act like you know anything, but you know how to curse though. You know every cursing word in the book. And if somebody say a word like encyclopedia now guys, look at her over there using that big word. Are you serious? You guys clean it up. That is crazy. I only said encyclopedia. Y'all thought that was a big word. But you got a college degree? You all gonna remember this face right here, okay? Because I'm just telling y'all, I'm just so done with you people. So done with you guys. It's sad to watch you tear each other apart when you don't have to. It's sad to watch you guys how you tear each other apart for no reason. If your numbers are at my numbers, 3,000, I know what your check look like, okay? $200, $300 a month. I know what your check look like. And you doing all of this? Tearing each other down for what? For what? Okay, we're gonna end that right now. That's your thought for tonight. For what? What are you doing it for? For what? You see my title? A good read is priceless. To read somebody, you shouldn't lose everything because you gave somebody a good read. And you shouldn't be talking about anybody's children. And don't say, when you come for me, you can't tell me how to respond. Children are off limits, you know, especially if you got kids. They're just all to it. When you're arguing with somebody, then you argue with them. You don't be talking about when you like in reality. In reality, when you're fighting with a person, you had a party, you just had a falling out with somebody, and y'all in an argument. You don't start talking about your children. It be you and that person toe to toe, eye to eye. No children is involved. Why you can't do the same thing on social media? You don't see their kids. You don't see any children. You only see that mom or that dad. So why you bring the children into it? Make that make sense. My thought to you guys, you got to just stop a lot of this stuff that you're doing because you're going to mess it up for everybody. Or you have already messed it up for everybody. I'm praying that you two will go and cipher out the good from the bad, the goat from the sheep. I hope everybody don't lose because everybody's not being foolish out here. And I can say I'm one of the ones. I'm not being foolish. I'm not being messy. I do have a message. I try to deliver a good message every time I come. I'm not out here cussing and fussing and roasting every single day. If I be silly 7 days out of the week, I might be silly one of those days out of a month. I'm not doing it every single day. That is not my content. Talking about nobody. I can tell you, I can just look around my neighborhood, listen to my news in my state, in my town, and have something to talk about because it's bad all over. We all got content. It don't have to be about each other. We all got content. Now, I would like to address, I heard somebody say the name Alex. I think Alex is the same person I call A, I think. I want to say to this one content creator, when A, or AKA Alex, was up on your platform, you said that you did not know the person and somebody sent them to your page to infiltrate your page. And you think that the person came from Sports Lady. I came and said that that person was an innocent person, just having fun, didn't mean no harm, doing something different. I encouraged that person from my page. I said, I'm so happy to see that you are exploring different things and you are exposing yourself to different things because they had just had a birthday in July where they turned 20, not 17. They turned 20 on their birthday. When they came to my chat, they was 19. They turned 20 this year in July, and they would start moving around. I had never saw that before. When I was trying to just explain, I got my head bit off saying that, don't you link cross nobody to me. Now it's saying, now this content creator is saying, it's been brought to my attention that that person really did have some mental things going on. So what about the person being sent in to infiltrate your page? What about fussing out the wrong person saying they link crossing you with the wrong people? What about those people that you just throwed up on the bus like that and walked all over for no reason? You can say accusing them of doing the wrong thing on your platform when it was further from the truth. Now it's all been exposed now that this young lady did have some things going on that's a little special. Now it's all coming out. But you destroyed the person now. You have destroyed the person now. No remorse. No, I'm sorry. No, I made a mistake again. Nothing. Just don't say nothing. Just act like it never happened. Make that make sense. And then on sports person page, I heard that them say a young lady was on sports person page, a young white girl that sports person was using to go from page to page to infiltrate. From my page is not a white girl. She's not 17, she's 20. So let's make it make sense. They gone now, and it's okay. But when you falsely accuse people, you should at least be big enough to say, I made a mistake. And you have not did that yet. And then your sidekick going along to get along, just fall in place and do the same thing, exposing people pictures and stuff like that. The only thing I want to get straight is the young lady is 20 years old, okay? They're not 17. I have never on my platform or at any time told anybody that that young lady was 17. That was a lie that came out that it didn't come from me. It didn't come from me. And I really think that you guys are crossing up two people. We're talking about a white girl that I never met and I never know anything about. I don't know what sports person do on her page. I don't follow her. I'm not in her page. I don't know nothing about her. They said something about sports lady. She exposed this young lady. I heard somebody else said allegedly she exposed this young lady and she was using this young lady to do the wrong thing. I don't know anything about that. I think today was my first time hearing anything about that. But that person does not associate with A that was on my page for 8 months. They two different people. Now you want to talk about two people, that's two different people. A on my platform didn't have anything to do with what was going on sports person platform. I'll be in the bushes on sports person platform, never ever seen A over there, ever. So I know she didn't go up in the balcony or in the skybox and have no conversation on sports person page. So that's why I know we're talking about two different people, and she's not white. Now, you guys, you always have so much going on, but you need to just squash some stuff instead of just keeping it going, keeping it going. A been out the picture now, what, 2-3 weeks? And y'all just won't leave her alone. Still bringing her name up, still talking about it, and you're wrong. Misinformation. Oh, she's 17, and I think that information came from Granny. No, don't start. If she had been 17, I would have been breaking YouTube guidelines to have her on my page for 8 months. No, I did not have a 17-year-old girl on my platform. She came in at 19 years old. She was 19 years old when she came on my platform. I seen her on Facebook with her family. When she dropped out of sight, I had to go and investigate and try to find out who is this young lady, where does she come from. The name fits, the name is her real name, and it fits this person character. The mother was telling the story about something that happened to her, or she was born that way. She got a beautiful mother, beautiful life. And you guys just were saying the wrong thing about this young girl. She was not sent in to infiltrate anybody. What are you guys talking about? Y'all need to let that go. I told you we did the spy movie already. We did the spy thing already. I enjoyed it. It's over with. 007, I think he died. He's out of here. No more spies. Ain't nobody sending nobody in. Let's change the wording because we are destroying lives. And y'all got to stop going along to get along because you're going to get in trouble. You're going to get in trouble. You out here saying the wrong thing. The lady that was on my page was a young lady. Her name was A. 19 years old when she came onto my platform. Turned 20 on my platform. I saw her mother celebrate her birthday. She is 20 years old. That's it and that's all. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate everybody. Thank you, lady. Lady, who was that lady? Somebody gave me a super sticker, a super chat. I really appreciate that, Lady E. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Everybody help me thank everybody that gave me super chats and super stickers tonight. Just thank them. I want everybody to know I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. I love you guys for that. Thank you for your time and your ear. And you all know that Granny is the real deal here. I don't play games. I don't play with God. I'm not out here using God's name in vain because I'm trying to get money. And we do have people out here doing that. But, you know, to each his own. God is the judge. I'm not placing judgment over nobody. You will answer to him in the end, not me. I'm in a good place. Me and my God is in a good place. Okay? I fear the Lord. I fear the Lord. I'm definitely not going to be out here playing with him. No. He is so big in my life. He would never have to worry about dealing with me and punishing me for playing with him. I don't play with him. But we got a lot of people out here that do. They play with him. They say they want to say things to bring people into their fold. They think they can stand on the name of God and just swindle people out their money because they're talking about God. I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm not talking about God because I'm trying to get no money. I work every day. I got people that care about me to take care of me. I don't have to use God's name in vain to get money out of people. Only a desperate person does that. And Granny is not desperate. Look at me, guys. Do I look like I'm stressed out about anything? No. I'm a beautiful, black, older woman, and I love myself, and I love my life. I love what I do. I'm good. And I wish that for everybody, but I can't take away those evil spirits, and I can't change your life or what you've been through, why you don't like people, or why you vindicted, and why you like to see people suffer. I can't change none of that. You just have to pray about it. That's my advice. You gotta pray. Everybody gotta pray. You gotta just pray. You gotta pray. You have to pray. That's what you gotta do. Granny, remember they only call you messy because you don't like who they, and you don't talk about the people they want you to talk about. I know. I know. I can't, that's not what I do. I don't do that. I can carry a conversation all by myself, and you all see that. I don't have to be out here talking about anybody. I ain't got to talk about nobody. I don't go along to get along. I keep telling you guys that. I'm not trying to make friends, and I don't need the Raw Squad or the Tree Squad or the who else is big? Big and Benny and the Layla Squad. I don't need to be a part of nobody's squad. If we out here long enough, we'll get our people. We'll get our audience. People will like you for you. Some people get it fast. Some people get it slow. And the pace I'm going, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the pace that I'm going. I'm happy with it. Thank you, Lillian. I love that. Tracy said, thank you, Lady E. And thank you for your support. Thank you for all my new subscribers, my new members. I really appreciate it. Black Scorpion, I love having you tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you enjoy your Labor Day weekend also. Black Scorpion, you say, good night, everyone. Have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. I'm attending my family reunion. Be blessed. Thank you, and the same to you. Tracy said, good night, Dorothy. Be blessed. Yvonne, hey, Yvonne. Enjoy your holiday. Caliber say, good night, Dorothy. Lillian say, good night, Black Scorpion. Have fun. Be safe. Miss Chocolate, hey. Thank you, Granny. Good content tonight. Be sure. Enjoying your weekend. Everyone, be safe. Thank you, Miss Chocolate. I love that. Thank you all for support, says Tracy. Lillian say, good night, Dorothy. Black Scorpion say, thanks, everyone. Yvonne say, good content, Granny. Peace and blessing to all. Thank you, Yvonne. Cooking It with Tracy Anderson say, good night, Granny, and everyone. Have safe Labor Day weekend. Thank you. Miss Chocolate say, good night, Lillian. Tracy say, good night, Cooking It with Tracy. I like your content. Lillian say, good night, Cooking It with Tracy. And Tracy say, please click the like button, everybody. Miss Chocolate say, be safe, Miss Dorothy. And Caliber say, have a good evening, ladies. Tracy say, good night to everyone and be safe and wonderful weekend. And Tracy say, Granny, great message. And Black Scorpion say, Miss Chocolate, thanks, love. Tracy say, good night. Good night, Tracy. Be safe, beautiful, says Miss Chocolate. And Lillian says, thank you, my bushwatchers. I love you guys. Thank you for coming. If you didn't hit the like button, guys, I would appreciate if you guys hit the like button now. I hope you guys enjoyed my content tonight. When I came, I didn't have any idea what I was going to talk about, but I know I'm a good conversationalist. I can talk really good about different things, and that's what I'm blessed with. It comes from God above. So hit my like button, guys. I got 52 people still in the bushes, guys. If you didn't say hello now by hitting the like button. If anybody in the chat, if you all just were so excited to get in the chat and forgot to hit that like button, guys, please hit the like button and get Granny up to 100. I would appreciate it so much. Just start hitting the like button. Everybody hit the like button and we'll see how high it goes up. Thank you, my bushwatchers, again. Just know Granny love everybody. I don't have a malice bone in my body. I have nothing but love for everybody. I just want everybody to be blessed and be great and do good. I want to see everybody succeed out here. I know it's enough money on YouTube for everybody. We don't have to be selfish. We don't have to be trying to destroy each other. It's not necessary. It's enough money for everybody. You just got to know how to present yourself and come with great stuff that people like to hear about. You don't have to be bashing each other each and every day. If you do it, don't do it. Don't make it your content forever. Just do it one time and step away and go find you something else to do. I want everybody to succeed, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. We all can do this. We all can make money. Stop being so hateful and hating each other for no reason. Stop hating people that you don't even know. You know, if we didn't have this social media platform and we were just out in the world, we would probably be the best of friends, at least cordial in that moment to each other. Thank you, please, may I, excuse me. We would probably say all of those things to each other if we was not competing with each other on this social media platform. And when we came into this, we did not know anybody to compete with. We only made it competitive. We did this and we can undo it. Nobody should be competing with anybody. You bring your best thing. You do your thing. Bring your A game. You be great in your own light. Do what you do. It's somebody for everybody. We all got our own audience. I told you guys that. It's so many people. They said YouTube have 1 billion people viewing. Let's fight over those views. The billion, not what's out here. It's so many people. Let's go get them, guys. Let's go get them and bring them in. But a lot of people are staying away because of the fighting. You guys are keeping people out this sector because of the fighting. You need to stop the fighting and stop always trying to get even and get each other, bringing down pages. Why are you guys doing that? Why are you guys trying to destroy each other? You're really going to mess it up for the whole platform. Whereas you think that you're going to destroy one person, you're really going to mess it up for the whole platform. Because I don't think YouTube is going to continue to get all of these complaints, all of these strikes. I don't think they're going to continue. I think they're going to be like, that's enough. Pull the plug, pull the plug, pull the plug. And then we're going to be all out here pointing the finger at each other then like, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. We all are playing a part in this. Let's stop. Why can't you just want the best for your fellow man or woman? Just want the best for them. Want to see them do good. If somebody do good and you watching them from the bushes, let them know. Oh, that was great content tonight. Good job to make them want to do more of that. Congratulate people. Stop always trying to be their downfall. That's it, guys. Y'all know, Granny, sometimes I don't know how to shut it off. I'm done. I'm not going to say anything else. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Caliber. I love you guys. Thank you for mod for me. You all are the best moderators. Thank you, Elaine, Lillian, everybody that came over. If I didn't say your name, charge it to my mind and not my heart, because my heart is in the right place. And guess what, guys? God knows, and not only do he know my heart, he sees my heart. And he knows that I got a good heart. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters, guys. Good night. Kimby's. Oh, that was fast. Was that something ugly? Somebody snatched that out the air right quick. That was funny right there, Tracy. The best. The best. You saw the best in me when everyone else around me could only see the worst in me. You saw the best, the best, the best, the best. You saw the best in me when everyone else around me could only see the worst in me. Woo! That Tracy and Keller was no joke. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good night, guys. Let me shut it off so y'all don't have to keep working. Look like all the people trying to get in at the last little end to start something. So, good night. We're going to stop it. I love you guys.